Hi, my name is Sergey and I'm Slavic Witch. Today I'd like to talk with you about how spirit Domovoy, everybody in Russia and in all Slavic countries know this spirit. We call him Domovoy because dom, it's a house, so it's a spirit of house. I don't know, do you have this spirit in your tradition, but maybe it will be interesting to you to hear and to know about this spirit. Maybe you will want to work with him or to meet with him. Why today I'd like to talk about him? Because of two reasons. The first reason is after spring equinox and until start of April, these 2 weeks is the celebrates of Domovoy awakening after winter. If to be honest, he doesn't sleep at winter usually, but he starts to be more energy, to awake after winter conditions, and he start to be more real from spring equinox until autumn equinox. And the second reason why I'd like to talk about him today is because this spirit, he can make your life better, and he can protect your health, he can protect your house against any germs and viruses. So, who is Domovoy? In Slavic tradition we have three theories where he from. The first theory is that he is spirit from nature, and once when the people start making first houses, these types of spirit natures decided, we don't want now to live outside, maybe for us will be better to live with human, to stay with human, because the roof on the head, house, every time fire in the house, it's warm in the house, no rain, and there is a lot of what to do. So some of spirits from nature moved in to caves, to first houses, and now moved into buildings. The second theory is that the common spirit of all peoples live in house. This spirit is like egregor of the all peoples who lives in this house. There's thoughts, there's energy, there's emotional. So this spirit is like common spirit of the energy of all peoples who lives in house. The third theory is that this spirit is a common spirit of all died ancestors who lived in this house. Because before, in Slavic countries, we lived in big houses where was not just one generation, but a lot of generation, and a lot of peoples lived in big house. So the all died persons, they died in the one house, and they was relatives to each other. So because their souls connected between each other and sticked to each other and became the spirit of house. If to be honest, I'm agree with both three theory, and I think each theory should to be, and it's okay. So how Domovoy, how spirit can be noticed by you in your house. If you hear sometimes the sound of steps, or somebody's laughing, or somebody's talking, or if you feel yourself like you are not alone at home, if you see like your child or your pet watching on the wall and they have a reaction like they see something or laughing or smiling or they are interested about that, it could be Domovoy. If you see sometimes that any your things disappear and then appear in other places, it could Domovoy. Maybe he took that and play with that and live with that in other place. So as I know, mostly houses have this house spirit. How he can be useful for you and for your family? The first thing that this house spirit, he is protect house. It's mean house, roof and walls. He protects borders. So he protect against fire, against storms, against bad people, like against stolens. So you may ask him for that. The second is he protect people who lives in this house, especially child and the members of family who gives a lot for this house, for the household. You understand that. The third, he can help and he protect pets and children. You may see sometimes like pets playing with somebody, or a child cried in the night and then he stopped crying. That it could be Domovoy or his wife or his child played with your child, and child become patient, become relaxed and start sleep. The fourth, he can help to health, to emotional health, to physical health. He can protect members of this house against viruses, germs, and infection. So you may ask him about that too. And the last, he can help you with prosperity, money, and good life. If you want more money, if you want better future for your house, he can help you with that. So what to do if you want to work to meet with him? The first thing, you have to have his idol. I have this type of idol. It's made from wood. This idol was carved by my student in Russia. He doing very cool and beautiful idols from wood. So this one, he made that. Or you can use other, for example, like something like nest. It can be nest made from the dry grass, which you put in his places. His places is usually it's around fireplace or stove in your house, and avoid that place where he can be noticed by others, by your guests. So this place should be closed for others. Then you need to put there candle. Remember that in Slavic tradition we use thin candles made from natural ingredients, no any artificial ingredients. You may find these candles in Russian churches or in Amazon, or you can make this type of candles by yourself. This is better. The third, he loves sweets, so cakes, jellies, honey. Better if you make cake by yourself. He likes when you make offering by your hand. Next is the milk. He and his child and his wife loves milk a lot. And at last, don't forget that this spirit is Slavic spirit. The last thing is vodka or house-made vodka. Better if you learn how to make vodka by yourself. So, this is the offering for the Domovoy. What you can do and how to ask him about any help from him. You should to start to make his place and to fire candle and to say word something like that. This is word of invocation, but it's not a spell. So word of invocation should go in from your heart, from your soul. So you don't need to repeat my words. You can make your invocation for this spirit, of course. But something like Father Domovoy, Father House Spirit, please hear me. It's I live in this house. I call you today and I offer you all these things. Please eat that. We are grateful that you give us strong health, that you protect our house, that you protect our child and you protect the health of our pets, that you give our home prosperity and money. And I'd like to ask for your help to keep our health strong, to keep the harmony in our house, to keep life and love in our house, to help us with money for our house. Thank you, Father of House. Please eat that. Then on the next, then you should to wait while the candle start burning. When it will be over, leave it like that, and on the next day you have to throw out all this thing, or after 2 or 3 days, better if it will be 3 days, throw out it from your house. If you have any questions about Domovoy, about house spirit, how to work with him, I'm always welcome you in the comments. You can write me messages in Facebook, in Twitter, in YouTube. Follow me, like me, write comments, and please share this video if you like this video. Glad to meet with you. Bye.